Okay. It's early. Sorry, I just got up, but I'm trying to document my day in the life for you. So, first thing in the morning, this is Sunday. So on Sundays, obviously my routine's different than, during the week, but today in the morning I always go in and I check on them. I check and see how much food they ate, and then I take each of them out and give them a little snuggle time and give them a treat. So I'm going to check and see how they did with their food last night. They did pretty good. Gonna lick their plate clean. Gliders never truly lick their plate clean because they're sap suckers. They take out what they want and then they spit out the rest. So then I put on my bonding mitt. Hi, babies. They're morning people just like me. It's okay. I know. Nice thing about this bonding mitt is even though I have at least one nipper, hi baby Pika girl, see it's morning time. Even though I have at least one nipper, I can still just reach right into the bag and not worry about it. Then I give treats. Yeah, nice, huh? I try to feed things that are good for their teeth in the morning, like mealies or seeds, pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds. Nice, huh? I know. Oh my goodness. I backed away from the cage because she just wants to jump right back to the cage, but I don't want her to. I'll give you another one. Another one. The nummies, huh? You'll see the difference between Pika. She's pooping on me. She just scarfs her food. You'll see the difference between Pika and Stella when I get her out. So she's nervous the whole time. She does good. She's not biting me. She's not crabbing at me. She's not lunging at me. But she's just tolerating this interaction. She's just looking to see if you have food hanging out of your mouth. Yeah, gross, dude.
Did her tongue like Gene Simmons get longer or what?
Okay, so I'm gonna let her go back in.
Yes.
I know. There's no more. There's no more. And I'll get Belky. I'm just gonna give him one because he's a little fatso. Ow, that was my finger. Gosh, you chunk. That was my finger.
I'm stress eating. Nobody look at me.
We'll see if I can get him to glide back to the cage. You gonna jump back? Or are you too lazy this morning? Yeah, good boy. Okay. And then I'll get Miss Stella. Hi, baby girl. She's just relaxed in my hand. She's not trying to get away. She doesn't really care. I could keep her with me all morning and she really wouldn't care. She's not shaking or stressed. She's different personalities. She's my most chill, bonded. Huh. She says, yeah, this is what we do. So I'm just gonna give them treats. As I'm giving them treats, I check them over, make sure they don't have any injuries or anything like that. Sundays, I don't bring them to church with me, so they stay here and then we continue our interactions when I get home. Oh, baby girl. Yeah. I'll see you in a little bit. Baby. Yeah. Okay. Valky, there's no more. You don't get any more, bud. No more for you. You're too chub. Picking the poop up off the floor. Mealyworm guts off the floor. Now look at my dirty dishes. All right, it's now 1 o'clock. We're back from church and I'm just showing you, I'm just washing this little play thing that I got for the gliders. It's one of those cool baby things. And you wouldn't want to put this in the cage, but for supervised play. But I'm just gonna wash the bottom mat part. So that's what I'm doing. I have warm water in here, Blue Dawn dish soap, and let this soak for a little bit. I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'm going to get the gliders out and put them in my bra bonding pouch.
Which one do I do? Honey barbecue or KFC sauce?
I don't know. Decisions.
Forget decisions, I'm gonna get both.
Okay. Here's Dom's new helmet he got for his birthday. He's wearing around the house. All right, it's an hour later. I'm about ready to go play G.I. Joes with my boys. But first, I'm gonna put the gliders in my no-sew bra pouch. G.I. Joes! G.I. Joes! Yeah! So they're gonna be with me. It's always good for them to be moving around. Mine are used to this, so they don't get disturbed at all that I'm moving around and talking and whatever. If they're just getting used to it, you may not want to be quite as wild and crazy, but we're gonna have some fun. So I have this cute little sweater that opens up really easy. So I just put that in there like that. I have a tutorial on how to make this. If you want to make one yourself, I'll put the links in the description box. And then it just opens up like this. My gliders are all used to using this, so they just go right in, no problem. This pouch already smells like them, so they're not resistant to it at all. These are their little nesting things that they bring into their pouch, so that's what these are. All right, now we're ready to go play G.I. Joes.
And that is our guard, Snake Eyes.
This is Jinx.
Actually, the only ghoul. His head goes on that guy's head and oh no, Joe!
Alright, so now the bad guys were gonna attack?
Yes, but everybody's sleeping. I'm getting it. My hat's soaking wet and I lost my gun. I'm out.
Do it, chill out. I'm gonna put on stun.
Now we're just watching a show together. I'm working on this project that I'm doing for a friend. It's a dream catcher toy that I have a tutorial on how to make. And the gliders are purring, so I thought I'd see if you guys can hear.
Literally dying. Huge crevices have opened up and it's spreading. So she's trying to figure out how to stop it. Yeah. And she can. Yep. But for now, I'll do that. Yeah. Remember, nothing's changed. We're buds, amigos.
I want to stop.
Okay. And keep going.
Okay.
They have their heads poked out. It's kind of cute. All right, I'm gonna put the gliders back. I have their food I'm thawing. We're gonna go back to church for our evening service. And then we will be back to do some more glider stuff. Right, Dalton?
Yay! I lost a tooth.
Oh yeah, Dalton lost a tooth today. All right, so usually I just open the little bag up. Look at the babies. Get the kisses. And then I just I'm in a hurry, like I am right now, I just pour them back into the bag. Sometimes I'll take them out and handle them a little bit before I put them back in the bag, but today we are in a hurry. Balky's my most curious and adventurous glider, so even though it wasn't really time for him to wake up yet, as soon as he saw that he was in the tent, he came out to explore the new things. What is that, Balky boy? Yeah. What is that? They're so fun.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably stay there till phase 9. About to leave it to the back.
I let the gliders do tent time without me. I teach my gliders to stay on me. Tent time can teach them to jump off of you. Now that I've trained them to stay on me, I might try doing tent time again, but for now they enjoy it without me. For when she's a lot younger.
The maximum is 4.
Well, one-on-one
No.
I just feel about something that's really important. Can you just hold with me for 1 second? It'll take a minute. We'll be right back.
After they've been in the tent for a while, they're usually pretty eager to come out because they know it's dinner time. I just unzip it, and Balky and Stella Luna just pop right out, either into the roll around or just onto my arm, and I put them back in the cage. Pika is still a little bit more tentative, so I just wait for her to go back in the pouch, and then I just grab her from the pouch. You want to go in there too, baby girl?
Pika, like, forget me. I'm comfy in my little pouch. What the?
Come here with me. Here's the mama. And we'll let your brother run around in the wheel.
Ah. I love that little thing.
It's pretty cool, huh?
It's cool because it's like it's hard.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to put Pika back in the cage so she can have her snacks. Oh, come back! Pika, come back. Pika, come back. Oh no! I have a runaway. Okay, Pika, you come. No! There. Okay. Well, Stella, I can get to come to me. Pika is a little more wild. I don't know if you saw any of that, but of course, I had a runaway. Jailbreak! Little runaway. getting first dibs to dinner? You getting the first dibs? Okay, I gotta do the hiding. Okay, so now I take some corn and I'm gonna hide it around so they can do foraging. Pika, would you like a piece of corn? Whoa! Would you like a piece of corn? Okay. Stella's licking all the yogurt off of there. Okay, so I'm just creating some foraging enrichment. So I hide the corn all around and the peas in different foraging cups. All right, you don't need to see me hide treats, but I hide treats all over. Not treats, but the fruit and vegetables that go in their staple, I hide that around. And then I give the girls first dibs to dinner while Balky's running in the runabout because he's a chub and I'm trying to get him to lose weight. I'm trying to get the girls to gain weight. That's the thing I'm loving about this BML kibble diet that I'm doing is that it makes foraging really, really easy because all these pieces are not, you know, mixed in. I'm really liking that. I'll do a whole other video on that. Oh, baby, you love it too, don't you? And it's so easy. And then here's their dry kibble. So they have the dry BML kibble in there too. Hand feeding her, Pika specifically, this past little bit since I switched to this new diet has really helped her not be quite as skittish around me. I know that wasn't corn, but I hid all the other corn. Yeah, I know. She actually lets me pet her a little bit while she's eating her snack. I know, you're so funny. I don't have any corn. I hid it, you have to find it. I hid it. I hid it. I hid all the corn. That was a pea, and you dropped it. Here, you want some green bean? Wow. I don't have any corn, you goofy girl. I don't have any corn. I don't have any. I don't have any corn. They all love the corn. I try not to overdo the corn, obviously, because it doesn't have a whole lot of nutrition. But these girls are really skinny, so they can have a little extra corn. Oh, good. Did you find some corn? You found some corn in here. See, I told you I hid some. Good girly girl. All right, so I use these water silos, and I don't put a lot of water. Obviously, I need to put water in for tonight, but I usually fill it up to about here so that the water I change out every couple days and it stays fresh. I'm gonna take these out because as you can see, they get food and stuff in there. So I'm gonna take these out, rinse them out, and then put new water in there. But you can see that I put the, oopsie. I put these little mini links in here that it goes between there and the bar, and it just seems to tilt this just slightly back because what was happening is they were dripping sometimes and I couldn't figure out why. So since I did that, they haven't been dripping, but I don't know if that actually fixed it or if it was just a coincidence. So anyway, I'm gonna fill these up with water. All right, so the last thing I need to do. So the last thing I have to do for the night, besides put Balky in the cage with the girls after he's done in the runabout, is put these back. Now that I've rinsed them off, I'm gonna put them back in the holders like I showed you. I'm not an expert on this, so I'm not even gonna speak to it, but I know some people do tap water, some people do filtered, some people do boiled, some people do bottled. So it's kind of a big debate in the glider world. I'm just telling you what I do is filtered, boiled, and then put in a little glass container that I then fill up the silos. I use silos. I used to use water bottles. Both of them are fine, but the water bottles I found drip a lot and the little ball gets stuck. And so then you'd have to check that every night. I like the silos a little bit better personally. I only do a little bit so that it's fresh. I do like that much in both. So yeah, that was a lot of talk about this, but you know, I'm just telling you, I try to keep this number above 40, 45, or I just kind of pay attention to their fur and see if it's looking a little cracked. I think I'm gonna run the humidifier in here again tonight. I just have this little one right here, but having this for the temperature and the humidity is not a bad idea. I did get these on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box for that, and also for this feeding station and anything else I can think of that I show in the video. You get to running, run, run, run. So Balky does a little bit of runabout time while the girls get first dibs at the food, just because he is putting on weight like weekly. And that was before I switched this to this diet. So I'm hoping that with the diet switch, with the new workout regime, and all of that should help him not get to an unhealthy weight. He's still in the healthy weight range, but he's consistently gaining, so we don't want that. But he seems to really enjoy the runabout, so I don't feel bad about it. Yeah, run! Woohoo! I'll put a link in the description for where you can buy these as well. The money for these, she calls them roll-arounds, and that actually goes to a sugar glider rescue. So that's pretty cool, the money for that. Very curious, so he likes to explore. So this helps him since he gets to explore the house. Forgot to mention, I use this little thing. It's actually a salt shaker, whatever dealy bobby, but I use that to put the boiled water after it's cooled into this glass bottle, and then I also use that to fill up the humidifier. Ooh, don't roll off. In the winter time, I try to do a few of these treatments a month at least, if not more often. All right, I also put some of these nesting things in their cage, and then 1 or 2 treat boxes. I'm just gonna do these 2 tonight. The nesting stuff is just plastic rope. I'll put a link in the description box, but you can get that from Jessica's Attic. I usually put a treat thing in their toy boxes. I'll put this one down in this toy box. Obviously I could have vacuumed today, but I did not, because I don't do that every day and I just didn't get around to it. I stick these in the sides and then they will take them into their sleeping pouch. So it's a really great nesting enrichment for them. It's one of their favorite things. I always make sure that they have these available. I'll show you how many they have in their pouch right now. They have all of this in their pouch right now. I put those blankies in there, but they brought all of the bracelets in. Hi, Calabella. Hey, baby girl. That's your tail. Always watch for tails when you're closing the door. Yeah, you like these, huh, Bubba? Hi, baby. No matter what kind of water sources you have, you always want to make sure you have 2, because even with these, even though they don't get clogged up, every once in a while, like I said, one will get drippy. They haven't done that since I did this little mini link trick. Sometimes they'll get like food or something like that in the little nozzle thing, the little spout, and they won't want to drink out of it because it tastes gross. So you want to have at least 2. Oh, baby girl. We don't want any dehydrated gliders, do we? No, we do not. No, we do not. No, I don't have any treats. Nope. All right, guys, you can see Balky still running around in the hallway behind me. That's pretty much it. I'm just gonna close it here. So that was a day in the life. Every day is different, so I will be sure to do more of these videos if you like them. I will also be doing a whole separate video if I choose to keep feeding BML kibble staple with the fresh fruits and veggies and yogurt once a week. If I keep doing that, I will do another video on that, going way more into detail on why I chose it and all of that. So if you have specific questions about that, make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned, and I will talk to you later. Bye.